The prince was stunned to discover that his beloved, whom he had thought dead for 2 years, was actually alive and already betrothed to another man. Only then did he realize all her previous actions had been to leave him. Consumed by anger, he immediately ordered his subordinates to frame the man's family, then forced him to hand her over on their wedding day. Sure enough, when the woman saw that her groom had been replaced by the prince, her inner panic was instantly exposed. 5 years earlier, her parents had passed away from illness. With no family protection left, she had begged her maternal aunt to take her in, but they had cast her out, deeming her lowly. Desperate, she spotted the passing prince and feigned weakness, pleading for shelter for just one night, even resorting to seducing him. As expected, the prince decided to keep her in his residence. The woman had thought she had finally found a place to call home. Little did she know this was just the beginning of her nightmare. In public, the prince treated her with extreme coldness, but privately, he forced her to be his mistress. Every night, he sent his men to bring her to his chambers. At first, he truly saw her only as a plaything, but over time, he had gradually fallen in love with her. Unaware of his feelings, the woman had always believed he only lusted after her beauty, so she dreamed of escaping him constantly. Later, when she learned the prince was to marry the prime minister's daughter in a month, fearing she could no longer stay in the prince's mansion, she finally accepted a marriage proposal from the top scholar. Tragically, the prince happened to witness this scene. Unable to contain his rage, he carried her into his arms upon returning home and threatened to harm her younger sister if she refused to marry him as his concubine. Helpless, the woman agreed temporarily, but secretly plotted her escape. However, their relationship was soon discovered by the prime minister's daughter. Everyone accused the woman of seducing the prince, and her maternal aunt tried to drive her away. But the woman knew that even if she left the mansion now, the prince would have her secretly imprisoned. So she conspired with her maid. On the day of the prince's wedding to the prime minister's daughter, she set fire to her own room, leaving a corpse in her place, while she eloped with the top scholar to the border. What she didn't know was that the prince had already confessed the truth to the prime minister's daughter, declaring he would marry the woman as his concubine the next day. Ignoring the prime minister's daughter's objections, he insisted on leaving only to hear the news that the woman had been burned to death. To everyone's shock, the prince attempted to sacrifice himself beside the fake corpse, wanting to die with her.